T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hey everybody, good evening. Welcome to another show here on Jigs and Reels. Looks like TikTok is struggling again. I don't know why. We'll go to this angle right here. Oh shit, I forgot to plug my headphones in. Having one of those nights, ladies and gentlemen. Having one of those nights. Glad to be here though, because kind of a safe place, so to speak. Here we go. Guys ready?
Mix 98.5, the sound of the region.
Oh, yeah. Good evening, Marianne Freeman. Welcome to the show. Kristen, welcome. You guys are on TikTok and kind of figuring out what it is we're doing here tonight. It is the live audio portion. Hey, buddy. Live audio portion of behind the scenes of a show in Waterloo here in Kitchener-Waterloo, Ontario. Starting early, ladies and gentlemen. My first bang of a Monday. God, I need 3 of these. I got them over here. Don't know if you can see them, but there's 3 of them tonight. It's been that type of day. Been that type of day. All right. It's going to be a good show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty excited. I just added a couple of new songs to the New Music Monday. Dickie Strickland. And, hey, Pierce. How's it going, buddy? Messaging Chris Hibbs from the Arbiters here as we speak. Oh, yeah, I know. Sharon, hello and welcome. Glad you're on. Any first timers on here tonight? Raise your hands. Raise your hand. No. Yeah, lots of things going on. Of course, we all know. We got Celtic Connection, Newfoundland, the Mainland Kitchen Band, and of course, Poverty Czars. The tickets are going extremely well. Hello, Newfie King. What are you at, boy? Newfie King, I'm not drinking because I can't drink on the radio because I have, with CRTC regulations. I'll have a couple when I get home. This is my bang for tonight. The wife's working, so this is the only chance I get to bang. Thanks for the loves, big man. You get a fist bump. Oh, here we go. Are you ready? Well, good evening, Newfoundlanders, and those who wish to be. It is I, Dean Clark, on a show called Jigs and Reels Radio KW. Why the KW? Because we're doing it here from Kitchener, Waterloo, Ontario, Canada. That's right, Canada, home of the Edmonton Oilers. It's going to be a great series, in my opinion. I think the Oilers are going to do it. Did you guys see when he touched the cup? Did you? It was hilarious because, of course, we all talked about, don't touch the cup, don't touch the cup. Well, they touched the cup. They didn't touch the cup last year and they lost. So what the hell? Touch the cup. Maybe they'll win it this year. Big ups going out to Edmonton Oilers. It is 6:02. It is Monday, June the 2nd. It is such a lovely day in June. Quick, who sings that song? Oh, I know what you know. I got TikTok up and running. I got Facebook. I got YouTube, the live behind the scenes. I want to give a big shout out to Newfie King 97. He's on TikTok. The hearts are just a flying. Woo, yeah. And if you're curious, I got 3 Bang energy drinks tonight because it's been one of those days and it's only freaking Monday. Freaking Monday. So I needed to get into the studio. Lots of things happened over the weekend. We all know Celtic Connection coming to Waterloo, Maxwell's, November the 8th. Early bird tickets on sale at maxwellswaterloo.com. Joining them, guys, seriously, this is Up From Home 2025. And why did we name it 2025? Because there's going to be an Up From Home 2026, a 2027, a 2028. Thank you to Freezerland, Newfoundland, Deluxe Beauty in Guelph, and of course, Country Eastern, Asitha and her crew. We also got the Mainland Kitchen Band and Poverty's Arse. All going to be in one location. Get your tickets. Get your tickets. We're going to be doing some things as time goes on, too. My buddy Doug, you know my friend Doug. We're going to do a lot of stuff with him. Paul Bump from West Virginia. Oh, yeah, so watch for the funny videos. Let's kick off tonight's show, shall we? Going back, I said on my preview that this is going to be a show that takes me back to the 20 years I did this on 88 to 2008. We're going to the cassette, the album, the CD era. That's right. Let's kick it off tonight with some punters. And come, get your duds in order. From the Said She Couldn't Dance album. Jigs and Reels Radio KW. Supporting the Newfoundland music and all its genres from right here in Waterloo, Ontario. Don't matter where you live, Newfie music's in your heart. Here we go. We're bound to leave tomorrow. Leave away. You tell me, see, leave away. Order those cows. Yes, boy. Oh, Dougie. The squirrel guy. Good whiskey, boys. Boys, you got to follow a guy that I know off the rock. That guy knows his whiskeys. So where are you from there, Newfie King and Squirrel Guy? You guys are jamming it up there on the TikTok. I don't know. You know what? I really enjoy this song, but it's not as fast as the original that I play on the show. Dover, Newfoundland. I might have to Signal Hill whiskey. You know what, man? I got to pick myself up a bottle of that. When I was home last year, in March, I got some. Right from the rock. What are you at? Ryan Gates, how in the hell are you? I figure I must be playing a Silly Cove reggae song tonight. It's the only way you tune in. Oh. Teddy Rowe, I'm about to give you. Oh, boy, Newfie King 97 over there talking about Signal whiskey. Yes. And then he comes back with Blue Star. No, it was the squirrel guy that talked about Signal whiskey. Man, tell you. Oh, I know you are. Hello, Amanda Doyle Nort. Johnny Wetloffer, good to see you, sir. Yeah, I guess Lukey's boat's a little better than Lucas's boat. Lucas's boat. You know what? I would agree. Signal Hill whiskey is one of the best. Ryan, what would you say? You're a whiskey drinker. Teddy Rowe, pretty excited for you coming in. I'm posting the poster tonight and all week. Hello, Cindy. Cindy who? Cindy Lou who? Mr. Blackmore, buddy, I'm doing okay, man. I've had a rough day today. Saw certain things on posts, and I'm like, you know, what about Dougie Boat? Oh, I like that. Alley Power, hello. Dougie Boat. I like it, Dougie. This is my friend, Dougie Boat. I like it. Cabot Tower Rum. Boys, that can start your car. Light that shit on fire. Oh, listen to this album. Now, this is traditional. And I forgot, is Jeremy listening tonight? Because I don't see him up here. Speaking, are you having a glass? I got Joe Blackmore from Big Jib. And I'll tell you, are you having a glass of Signal Hill on Signal Hill? Because that's what I'm going to do in August. I'm going to bring a bottle of Signal Hill and have a glass of on Signal Hill. It's only fitting. Wouldn't you agree? Can't wait, Teddy. You know, I'm a Dildo Light along with a iceberg beer drinker if I have to choose mine. Or if I'm in a bar, I'll have India Pale Ale on tap. But the whiskey, hands down, I got to do the Signal Hill. Or peanut butter whiskey. Sheepdog's peanut butter whiskey. That's a pretty damn good one. Now, now I'm not a drinker, just so y'all know. I can't, you know what I mean. Okay, so Newfie King's got himself some slush on the go. Over on Facebook, Dougie Boat, my buddy Dougie Boat, had himself a good few glasses of slush over the weekend. And the messages I got from him were pretty funny.
So unless you have made no mistakes in your life, be careful of stones that you throw.
Sorry, just following up on some shit here that went on today. Oh, Jesus, that's already done? Look at that. And then you got this. Listen to this recording. Woo! Listen to this recording. I told you all this is music from when I played all the cassettes. Oh, man.
Back there in my home, where I left long ago.
Listen to this album. Oh, man. I got to play an ID. This is kind of running out of steam here. Told you. There we go. That's a little better. This is going back, boys. Like I said, 20 years. 20 years I did the show from 88 to 08. Let's see. Do I have time to give my friend a call now? No. I'm going to wait till this next song. I'm pretty pumped. Amity is on. What's up, girls? You know, do you guys ever do you guys ever, this is to everybody, you know, when you have a really shitty weekend or a really shitty day, and all of a sudden you come in and you get this blast and you see certain things and you just kind of puts you in the mood. You get some emails that just kind of just really deflate you. And I was feeling like that all day. Work was so freaking busy. The tariffs are at 30%. So everybody's now, all our custom water park tubes are in. And everybody's buying the tubes. So I was busy today. See, I got a day job. Then I do this. And then I'm promoting on the side. And then. Like, sometimes it just, gets to you. But when I come into the studio on a Monday night and I see everybody on the behind the scenes, I see and I listen to the music, I forget all about that stuff. And it's about you guys. It's not about me for these 2 hours. It's not about me when I do the promotions. It's not about me. It's about all of you. And I want to make sure that each and every one of you are happy. Don't worry about me. I'm a big motherfucker. I'm a big guy and I'm good. We're good. Oh, were you? I was about, you know what? I don't want to talk about stuff like that on the air because it's true and it's sad. You know what I mean? And have they found her yet? Have they found, what is her name? I have it up, but I don't have it now. Have they found her yet? Like that's sad. He's an old-fashioned newbie and fishing his life. Hello, Kim Hamlin. He loves the saltwater, homebrew, and his wife. Sometimes he acts crazy and a little bit strange. He's an old-fashioned newbie and he'll never change. He's an old-fashioned newbie and he'll never change. Ba-ba-ding-oo. Listen to this style, eh? Isn't this beautiful music? All right, there we go, boys. There we go. Hello, mellow bearded pumps. What's going on, boys? Oh, they did. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Good. Jesus, I tell you, man, the luck that Newfoundlanders are having, the 7 fishermen, like the fire's getting burned out. Man, oh, man, oh, man. Happy endings indeed, everybody. I'm happy to hear that. All right. Here she is. Gotta make this telephone call. How much time do I got left in this song? Oh, we're good. What's the weather like down home now? When I was talking with Terry and Jen yesterday, they said it was pretty. Then Dougie Boat over here was out golfing yesterday. He looked like he was froze to death. So the band Amity, are you guys on to hear the interview with Julia? Huh? Are you? Yes, I am. Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hi. Is this JD, also known as the Julia of Dawson's?
It sure is.
And what's going on?
Good.
All right. We got like 20 seconds, so we're going live. I hope you're ready. Jigs and Reels Radio KW on Mix 98.5, Bugs Green, and a song called The Young Boy's Dream. Bernard McDonald, Old Fashioned Newfie, Eric Waterman, Newfoundland Home, Over the Wave, Be Careful of the Stones That You Throw, and Come Get Your Duds in Order, also known as Heave Away from the Punters. 6:17 Eastern Time, and what time is that in Newfoundland? Julia, what time you got there in Newfoundland?
It's currently 7:47.
7:47 jumbo jet time. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't figured out who I'm talking to on the phone, and I still can't believe this is her very first live radio interview.
Sure is.
Wow. Are you excited? Are you like nervous?
Oh, I'm so excited. excited. I'm actually okay.
Okay, good. I'm glad you did your hair. You brushed. I'm good. That's good. You know, you're looking good too. I'm glad. You got to have that look for radio.
Definitely.
So, Julia Dawson. Julia Dawson. I've heard your name, seen you around Facebook, Instagram, numerous, and finally, you're coming out with your. I know you've sang some other songs on the Silly Cove Records and such, but this is a non-Christmas song, and I'm really excited to play that. But before we do, tell us a little something about Julia Dawson. Who are you?
Well, my name is Julia. I'm 17 years old. I live in Newfoundland, and I have been writing music for a couple of years now. I also sing classical, so I'm going to music school at MUN here in Newfoundland next year. So in September, I'll be moving to St. John's, and I'll be studying music, and I'm so excited. I absolutely love songwriting also, though. It's one of my biggest passions, and I didn't even realize it until last year or a couple of years ago, and I've been writing ever since, and I'm so excited to start sharing it with people.
Oh, absolutely. So your musical influences have come from where?
Oh, my gosh. Well, Taylor Swift is a big person for me, obviously. Pretty big for everybody, I think.
Yeah, T Swift. There's a couple of Swifties out there for sure.
But also Adele is a big influence.
Okay. And how about the band Amity? They must be an influence on you too.
Oh my gosh, they are just the best. I love their music. I love everything about them, and I just love all three of them as a whole.
You know what? They're like squishmallows. You know what I mean? Like you just want to go up and hug them, and because they're amazing people, and they're just the vibrance out of them all, and they're funny as hell. So, when they do their TikToks, it's great to watch. And that's what I get out of you, your vibe, your energy behind the music. Now, I've never heard this song, and I won't until I push play. But just the messages of you and I going back and forth, there's that Newfoundland gene vibe. And I'm sure you get that from your parents, don't you?
Yes, very much so.
Now, musically talented, where did you and do your parents play? Do any of your other family members play music?
Well, my mom played piano growing up, and my dad plays guitar a little bit. But my uncle Kenny Butler is a very good musician, and he sings all the time and plays guitar, and he's very talented as well.
Wait a minute, Kenny Butler. Do we know Kenny Butler? Kenny Butler, did he play like music and have some CDs way back when?
Oh yes.
You know what? While we're doing that, and because I am pretty darn sure I've played Kenny Butler on my show numerous times way back in 88 to 2008. How crazy would that be? I got cassettes, I think, from him somewhere. That's just that talented pool of Newfoundland music for sure. So you're starting MUN.
I am.
And what is the exciting thing that you want to get out of MUN when you're done? What are you going to have?
Well, I want to have my Bachelor of Music, but I'm hoping within a couple of years I'll be able to major in performance and start to really get out there and show people my voice.
Got it. So we've talked about this. You're going to be part of the Showcase on the Rock in August, which I'm extremely excited for. That's not going to be your first time on stage. Where have you played, and where are you planning on playing for the summer?
Well, one of the biggest venues I've really played is Trinity Hall, thanks to the amazing Ryan Gates. And I've performed there a few times now, and it's one of my favorite places to perform. I've performed at the Cielo Negra in Carbonear, and also at the Holy Heart Theater. I was just recently in Craig Sharp's Friends with Benefits show.
Wow.
Some really great outlets for me to perform.
So you're getting your name and you're getting your stuff out there and you're writing. What's in the tank for Julia Dawson? You got one release. As soon as this release is done, I'm like I say to everybody else, I'm going to want more. What are we thinking about for the next one?
Well, I currently have 2 more songs almost pretty much ready to go. The next one will hopefully be coming out around September, and it's called Dear Little Me.
Oh, right on. So let's give it a background before we get into that one, because obviously that will have a radio debut on the show. This song called Alone. Where did you come up for the inspiration of writing this song?
So Alone was actually written a year and a half ago, pretty much. And it was written a few months after my very first heartbreak. So it's a pretty sad song. It means a lot to me. It's very personal. It's probably the most personal song I've ever written, just because the words were exactly how I felt at that moment in time. And it's all about basically feeling like the other person has moved on and you haven't, and feeling that emptiness and loneliness.
Wow. See, and at you were 16 when you wrote that song. So of course your emotions are running rampant and high.
Oh yeah.
And you went pen to paper and you wrote a song. So obviously writing helps your mental health aspect of things then too, I'm going to assume, at your age, 16, 17, going into university. Writing helps you get over a lot of things, I'm sure too, don't they?
Oh, 100%. And as someone who struggled with anxiety and all the works, I found that writing has really helped me with that, and like finding a way to express those emotions without having to cry about them all the time.
You know what? And that is such a great thing. Anybody out there, for me, the gym is my go-to, is my safe place, is where I, let a lot of things out. That's my hour and a half. That's what I do. For you, it's writing songs. So anybody out there, and of course, we all know that June is Mental Health Awareness Month. And so anything that goes on out there, do something, write in a journal, do what Julia does and write a song and so on. And you just never know, but certainly find your peace, find your place, just like Julia does. Julia, before we get into the song, what music is on your iPhone right now that you would, if you did a top 10 list, what would be your top 3 songs that you currently are playing?
Oh gosh. I would definitely say Exile by Taylor Swift and Bon Iver.
Ah, okay.
Top 1.
Yep.
I'd say second, Best Part of You by Amity.
Ah, I was just going to ask you, come on, you must have Amity, because I have Amity on my playlist too.
Oh my gosh, I listen to it all the time.
Well, you know what's going to be, great about this is when this song gets streamed, uploaded everywhere, guess who's going to be streaming that one and listening to it all the time too? I think those 3 girls, I think those 3 ladies from Amity will be. I know I will be, and I know everybody else will be. And speaking of the stream, it comes out when?
June 6th.
June the 6th, and it's going to be available on all streaming platforms, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, see, it wasn't that nervous that you did an on-air interview, was it?
No.
Exactly. It's just like us sitting across from the table, ready, having a drink or something, having a coffee over, somewhere. And what would be the best spot in St. John's to have a good coffee right about now, or a hot chocolate?
Oh, well, I gotta go Starbucks.
Oh, you're a Starbucks person. Ooh, all about the bougie. Oh, I get it. All right, okay. So we're gonna get the venti brown oat shaken espresso with an extra shot of espresso, half the sweet. That's my go-to. Yes, I'm bougie too.
Love it.
All right, listen, Julia, I'm excited to get this song played. Anything else you want to add? And of course, I'm excited about having you. We'll have a couple of songs under your belt, but it's really exciting to have you on the stage, sharing it with 49 other amazing musicians at Showcase on the Rock in Bay Roberts, down at the community gardens. That I cannot wait for, to get you up on stage and start singing some songs. Ladies and gentlemen, this right here, 16, 17-year-old going into university, this is the future of Newfoundland music. You hear me preach this all the freaking time. Julia Dawson is the future of singer-songwriters of Newfoundland music. Right?
Yeah.
So full of confidence. All right. So Julia, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much.
We're going to do this again when you get the next song out. How's that sound?
Amazing.
All right. And then if you give me your Starbucks card, I'll make sure to top up with another $5.
Perfect.
It'll get you a pop. Julia, thank you so much for coming on, and I wish you nothing but the best and the success. Let's get this song played, shall we? This is Julia Dawson and a track called Alone. It is brand new. It is not even out yet, and you get to hear it first. And again, thank you, Julia, for coming on the air with me. That was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you and the girls from Amity and, of course, Zelia and all the other ones. It's going to be so much fun. Showcase on to Rock August 22nd to 24th, Bay Roberts. One of the performers you're going to see right here, Miss Julia Dawson. Song's called Alone. Jigs and Reels Radio KW, Mix 98.5.
I saw a picture today. How's it fair? You're great, but I'm only okay. I mean, I'm glad you're doing well. You make it pretty easy to tell that she's the one. I've tried again multiple times.
Oh my God.
It never works, but I'm not one little bit surprised. I convinced myself I'm ready when my heart still feels so.
Okay, was this the same person I actually just talked to on the phone? Really?
But when will I know that the pain's done circulating?
Wow.
When will I know that it's okay to let myself love again? I tell myself I'm fine.
No, you didn't, Jeremy, but this is a brand new song. Oh, wow. Got a comment from M, such a mature voice. Oh, hey, M. Cheers to you. You definitely hear the influence from Adele in this.
I compartmentalize my thoughts. All our memories, I put them in a tiny little box.
Good evening, Mr. Peter Jacobs.
To come off, so I think about you more often than I.
So if you're listening in right now, Peter, you're a seasoned vet.
I know I shouldn't, but I do.
You being in the game as long as you have, what do you think of the new music that's coming out of Newfoundland right now, Peter? Like this young lady, you're 17, Julia Dawson. She wrote this song.
It scared me walking down your stairs. You left, I cried, apologized, said never let me go. But when will I know that the pain's done circulating? And when will I know that it's okay to let myself love again? I tell myself I'm fine.
No, you haven't. This is brand new. That's what I'm saying. This is not even released yet, Peter.
Maybe I'm better off alone.
God, this is gorgeous. Wow.
When will I know if I'm ready? Why was it so hard for you to love me?
Oh, the strings.
Circulating, and when will I know that it's okay to let myself
Should have known.
love again? I tell myself I'm fine, but there's such a fine line between knowing what you want and what you don't.
I was going to say, where do you find a string quartet in Newfoundland?
Do what I want and what I don't.
Julia, you get one of these. Jigs and Reels Radio KW on Mix 98.5. Brand new, not even released yet. June the 6th is when that comes out. What did you think? I got Peter Jacobs on behind. the behind the scenes. And, you know, he's a seasoned vet and been around a long time. Very nice, quote unquote. This is the future of Newfoundland music, ladies and gentlemen. The many genres. Gorgeous. Julia Dawson, Dawson. You know, as soon as it's released, you know I'm going to be sharing it. You know that it's going to also be featured on the Jigs and Reels Radio KW Driving Tunes on Spotify playlist. Over 6 hours of great music, and that one is definitely going to be added on. Wow. And well written, too. From the point of view of a 16-year-old breakup, she took pen to paper and wrote her emotions down, and that's what she got. Dear Lord, I can't wait for a happy song. For when she gets off stage at Showcase on the Rock and she's excited and she's just all full of energy and she goes and writes a song about that. Oh, that's going to be great. Does Julia have a social media page? Julia, people are asking for you on the behind the scenes. I actually had your music teacher on here. Where'd she go? Let's scroll back down. Jasmine Maxine, Julia Dawson, my ears are so blessed to hear you in music class every day. I'm glad it's her and not me. I can whistle, but I can't sing. So there we go. Julia Dawson, brand new music. Song is called Alone. Damn. Wow. Got more great music on the other side. Hold on.
Old adage goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Over
I was
the past
crazy.
few years, the region's water natural resources.
Oh, yeah.
Every summer. Healthy
Well
water
done.
and good water in
Dedicate the
region.
album to him.
Everyone has a day of water. To find out which day is yours, just go to regionofwaterloo.ca. It's been working. It will keep working. Thanks for doing your part. A message from...
All right, and we're back here on Jigs and Reels Radio KW on this June the 2nd. Did you guys pay your rent yet? Get your bills done? Get your bills done? Bills come and go. Paychecks come and go. But you know what? Newfoundland music lasts forever. We're taking you back to the days of the albums, the cassettes, and the CDs from when I did the show back in 88 to 08. Oh, yeah. Jimmy Martin, Hillsides of Torbay. On Jigs and Reels Radio KW, I'll mix 98.5. You know what? I'll be like this. It's that new book. Let them. Remember, let them. Let them. You know what I'd be afraid of, Amity, Julia? Is the girlfriend that he's got now. And when your song comes on, it's about him. Whoa, talk about your triangle. Woo! And by the way, I've not even finished my first can of energy drink yet. Wait till I'm into the second one. It's legs night. I gotta have enough in me. Julia, I see a huge future for you. Who knows? Maybe 2026 will be the year that Amity, when they get another freaking song out, along with you, Julia, and we'll bring Amanda up here and we'll have a time up on here. If I can bring Celtic Connection this way, let's bring you guys. If this goes as well as I think it will in November, I'm thinking of doing 2 days next year, a weekend event. By the way, Teddy Rowe is coming to the Falls Pub on Saturday. The following Saturday, I got Lucas Kettle, and then on Father's Day, I got Quote the Raven. So if you guys are in, oh, yes, you too, Em. I'm inviting you all. To Waterloo. But I'm not paying for your trip. You guys got to come up with your own trip. So is that why he's been he's been busy? I can't wait to hear your new stuff, girls. Well, see, I gotta wait until Julia's, well, she'll be 18. I'm sure she has fake ID. If your dad's watching, I have nothing. I have nothing, Julia. I know all the bouncers in the bars. Oh, yeah. Oh. Good evening, Dana Reid. How are you this fine evening? How's your mom doing? Did you wish your mom happy birthday? Dana Reid's mom's birthday was not too long ago. And of course, if you've ever been to the Dildo Brewery, which, by the way, I am representing tonight. I got a spot on my shirt, though, so I got to keep the level down.
Raising new feet underneath the new sky, and I'll give it to you straight. I'm not second rate just because I'm a newbie boy, I was born.
That's awesome. Hey, Dougie Boat, are you going to be heading over to Dildo this weekend? There is nothing than that view. Southern country.
I ain't no better than you are, and I look you right.
Yeah, I'll play this one next.
And I couldn't care less if my English is best, but I'm probably a movie boy.
Now, ladies. Now. Don't make the drunkle come down now. That's right. I wasn't going to say anything, but of course we all wish her the best. I will say something on the air. I have to. All right, am I done this one yet? Oh, yeah, I'm done. I'm proud to be a newbie boy.
I'm proud to be a newbie boy.
Hi, this is Barry Fitzpatrick, and you're listening to Jigs and Reeds.
Hey, Sharon.
Clark.
If you want to listen to the music side of it, Sharon Ann, mix985.ca, so you can watch and then listen to the audio side on the radio, mix985.ca. Now I got to ask you, Sharon, are you making your trip down up from home? Mouthful. For the concert? And, oh, I know. I saw it. So did Dana. Celtic Connection is playing here in Waterloo in November. Sharon, get your tickets, $40. And you know what it also gets you? Mainland Kitchen Band and Poverty's Arse. 3 bands, $40. Maxwell's. And the hotels are pretty cheap down here too, Sharon. I'm trying to get a hookup with a couple of people who go to a hotel so I can get some discounts. Ah, shit. When was the last time you were home, Sharon? And thanks for tuning in, by the way. It's a little whitey. All right. Now I get to call somebody else, which I'm super, super excited about. Hey, buddy.
How are you?
Good, man. How are you?
Not bad.
Good to see you.
Is that your stuff in the studio over here?
Yeah, man. You're not going to be on the computer, are you? Because I'm doing my StreamYard on the one computer.
Yeah, no, I can do without it.
Yeah, if you want to move all that shit, that's fine.
Great. How you doing? All right?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Not
Ladies and
sure.
gentlemen, I've got none other than
Danny Bailey.
Danny Bailey, Beetle Bailey, who does the afternoon, the middays here on Mix 98.5. Go on, buddy. Go in and do your thing.
Thank you very much.
All right, man. You got it. Sorry to hear, Sharon.
There's a little mountain church in my thoughts of yesterday, where friends and family.
I love the Masterless, man. Great pickers. Right up there with Crooked Stovepipe. All right, I think it's time for number 2. Thanks, Austin Martin. So I've got TikTok to the left, and then I got Facebook and YouTube on to the right. And one of my number one fans is Jeremy James, who listens in all the time. So Jeremy's been bugging me and sending messages, and he's like, Dean, we should do a classic show again. I'm like, Jeremy, you know what? You're on to something. So when I did this show, Austin, back in 1988 to 2008, all I had were albums, cassettes, and CDs. So what I've done is I've ripped them all and put them all over onto this and onto my terabyte. And that's what we're featuring tonight. We're going back to 88 to 2008 from the music for those 20 years. Except for the new Music Monday that's coming up next. Jeremy, hang on. Barbara Newhook. Hey. Yeah, this show, Austin, it plays all genres of Newfoundland music and is live to air. Yes, Newfoundland has their music shows down there and they do what they do. And you know what? We're all supporting the Newfoundland music scene. But for this show, you know, up here in Waterloo, Ontario, to spread the word this far west is what I do. And it's not just this, it's on the online station on live365.com too. Yeah, so lots of stuff. That's true. That's true. I'm in Waterloo. Yes, sir. That's right. Station's in KW. You're right. You're right, Dougie Boat. Yeah, some of this stuff is like from the 80s, man. So like the early 90s. And you're right. Most of these people weren't born yet. Thanks, Barb. You like that? I miss it. I had, we were over at a buddy's place. Dana and I, we were over Saturday night playing dice. Oh, here we go. Jigs and Reels Radio, KW Mix 98.5. From here in Kitchener-Waterloo, Ontario, I got Austin Martin, who's following here on TikTok, and we're talking about he's going into air traffic controlling in Gander for a year of training, dude. And he's coming to Waterloo, man. Let's hook up. I know the bars around here. I know the restaurants, and if Julia comes here, I know where all the Starbucks are. So don't worry. We've got a great lineup on the behind the scenes. So good to see some new people. Sharon Ann up in Ottawa from McKelligrews, who's formerly up. She's up there. Got Barbara Newhook on, and Dougie Boat is on there as well. Did you guys like the videos in regards to my buddy Doug? Wait till you see the ones with Paul Bump. Okay. Again, Up From Home 2025 takes place in November on the 8th. It is a JW presents with Freezerland, Newfoundland, and Deluxe Beauty, which is my daughter's business, by the way. And of course, we cannot forget about Asitha and her contribution as well. And we're really excited to not only have Celtic Connection take the stage, first time into over 20 years. Celtic Connection is back to Southern Ontario. And we were talking about it on the other night, going, when the music that we're talking about, Sharon Ann, mix985.ca. Okay, mix985.ca. We were talking about this, and we were talking about this on the air because Dougie Boat was talking about it. I'm playing music from the 20 years I was on the air from 1988. I was 17 when I started this show, and I'm only 36 now. Shush. And so we started the show. I started the show by myself, 1988, did it for 20 years. So we're playing that music from that decade. That's where we got. So 20 years of it, that's what we're playing. And Doug pointed out going, some of these people weren't even born when these songs came out. It's true. And then Celtic Connection and we were talking about that and going, you know what? They've been around for 30 years, right? Okay, we get it. 92 when they came out with their first album. And now, back then, it was parents listening with their kids. And then their kids are now listening to Celtic Connection with their kids. It's a multi-generational type of music. You got music from Harry Hibbs, who my parents listened to, who I listened to, who, when my kids were younger, listened to. Again, Newfoundland music is very multi-generation, and Celtic Connection is one of those iconic bands, and you'll get to see them live in Ontario, in Waterloo. MaxwellsWaterloo.com is where you want to go get your tickets November the 8th. Early bird tickets still on sale. Coming up at 7 o'clock, we're going to talk with Angie Reid of the Dildo Brewery. And what else? Oh, yeah, lots of other stuff on the go as well. So we'll be right back. Hold on.
Palette to Palette is back on Saturday, June 14th from 3 to 11 p.m. in downtown Kitchener.
I forgot I opened this one up.
In life, art, food, music, and summer vibes. Discover live music.
Mix985.ca.
Art market, patio parties, and the launch of the Own It magazine. Don't miss Palette to Palette, June 14th. For more information, visit downtownkitchener.ca or follow.
All right, and we're back here on Jigs and Reels Radio KW, and of course, that you know what that means. That's right. It's almost time for New Music Monday. Are we ready? Here we go. All right. That's right. That's right. It is time for New Music Monday, and it is not going to be disappointing at all. This gentleman, fan favorites according to streamers, are apparently Lime Street, a new girl. In the summer of 2024, he released a standalone single called Drugs, which is in the folder called Standalone Singles. He's going to work on getting me some new stuff, Long Distance Runners, which was Juno-nominated band he was in. And of course, they're talking about reuniting after a 10-year hiatus. So most def want to get you some stuff to play before that. Who am I talking about? Hey, Sylvia. I am talking about Dickie Strickland. Andrew Strickland is his real name. Dickie Strickland. If you ever watch, oh my goodness, the name slips. Why is it? Hold on. The Hulk Caesar Show. I was about to say the Hercules Show. Hulk Caesar Show on YouTube. I was a guest on there last fall. And oh my goodness. I was finally interviewed, and what a time. It was so much fun. And Evan O'Coin's been on there. Who else has been on there? There's so many people. Amanda Muse. Rodney Slade was just on there. Janelle Chantel. So many great musicians take part on the Hulk Caesar Show. And so this one is from a guy by the name of Dickie Strickland. And we're going to play his new song, well, new to the show, that is, and something that I'm sure we've all been related to. It is Wasted Night. Brand new music for the show, that is. Dickie Strickland.
Can you take me on tonight? As cold as you can be. I love the way.
New Music Monday. Mike Higdon from Provost.
Hide from my desperate eyes. Make the others see.
What's the screen in front of the mic? Because I'm at the radio station live, there is two screens up here. One is for the commercials and such, and the other for the music. So that's what I stare at. That's where my music's at. That's what I look at. Because this is live on the air. And if you want to, Labrador Dad, head on over to mix985.ca. Mix985.ca. That's where you hear the audio portion. You're in the behind the scenes. This is where we get to chat. Oh, this is total indie. He's also a movie producer as well. Dickie is in movies as well. Great guitar. So when I was on the show with him, I didn't realize that he was a musician, and I was just floored. And then he sends me this stuff, and I'm like, what? And again, I didn't listen to it. Oh, the black screen on the microphone. Oh, this thing. Oh, it's a spit guard. This thing. I got a guy from Kenya. What's up? Big ups. Oh, this is spit guard. It also prevents you from popping the pee. Oh, that's where you got to go to your... That's where you got to go to your desktop, Sharon, and then watch or get two phones like I have. But when I get home, what a glare from that dome. Thank you very much for Labrador Dad not talking about the glare. I got Dougie Boat on the other side talking. They always talk about the dome. I got to put a bit of powder on the dew. But the beard is looking good tonight. Nothing from my product from my Buccaneer Beards, guys. I'm almost out. I got to go see him. I'm out of my beard butter. Oh, close. And the thing is, too, Labrador Dad, as soon as I get home after this, I upload it onto all the streaming platforms. So you can always listen back. Same with you, Sharon. You can always listen back to the audio side of it on Spotify and Apple Music, all the fun stuff. Jigs and Reels Radio KW Mix 98.5. That is brand new for the show. Dickie Strickland and Wasted Night. We had a comment on there about very indie. Yes, definitely a very indie track. The instrumentation on it, the guitar work, solid. But of course, it's from Dickie Strickland. I would expect nothing less. New Music Monday, by the way, I got to let you know that I do not listen to a song. Some of you know this. Some of you know this, some of you do not. When a new song comes in, I never pre-listen to a song prior to me putting it on. And there's a reason for that. It's because I want to be surprised, just like each and every one of you, when I push play on the track. And when I do that, I am ultimately surprised, just like each and every one of you. And again, it's the music from Newfoundland, all genres of Newfoundland music. It can be hip hop, it can be country, it can be folk, it can be everything in between. It can be trad, just like this next song from my guys, Big Jib, from the album I Should Have Been a Sailor. It is the title track on this New Music Monday on Mix 98.5, Jigs and Reels Radio KW. All right. Hey, well, thank you. What's this other comment here? Notification detected and live. Nice. Immediately to avoid suspension. Okay. Mr. Blackmore and his crew. What's up, Susie Q? Fitz bump. Now, Curtis, I know you're watching from the behind the scenes. Talk to me. Where are you guys playing next? That means a lot. You know, I've had a rough day and a rough weekend, Susie, from watching certain shit. That means a lot. And of course, I'm trusting you're legit. But that means a lot. I'm really happy. If you want to listen to the music side of it, Susie, it's mix985.ca. Okay? Mix985.ca. Who isn't Susie? Susie Q over on the TikTok side says she's in love with Newfoundland. And I got a great message from her. This is the TikTok account I've been looking for. Just came back from visiting Newfoundland from PEI. Yeah, I will. It's whatever. George's Brook. Come back in August. We didn't discuss this prior, so I'm hoping she's on. Hey, Dougie Dub Dugger.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Can
Good.
you hear me okay?
I can hear you just fine. And here we go. Jigs and Reels Radio KW on Mix 98.5. New Music Monday. Big Jib and I should have been a sailor. Yar, yar, yar. That's a pirate, isn't it? That would be a pirate. Boy, I got it mixed up. That is Big Jib and Joe on the backside talking about June 22nd in George's Brook. Make sure, mix985.ca. We got ourselves one and only Angie Reid on the telephone lines as we take this quick break from the Dildo Brewery, Ales, Tales, and Camaraderie with none other than Angie Reid. Welcome again. What happened last week? You had a big meeting?
We got a lot going on right now. I'm on a couple of committees here. We're opening up a new museum in July. And
oh my goodness.
Going on. Yeah, there's a lot going on in our community this coming summer. So there's a lot of planning, and I am involved in a lot of meetings. Just like two meetings this day. So there's lots going on.
You sound like me. You know what? You do all that stuff and I'll tell you, we all appreciate what you do for the Dildo Brewery and everything in Dildo. And, your tireless efforts do not go unnoticed. Everyone knows what you do. And I'll tell you, Angie, you're one of a kind. You're awesome.
You're too kind. It's not just me, Dean. I'm surrounded by some absolutely amazing people in this community. And, I might be the one who's on the air talking to you and that sort of thing.
Yep.
But, the last two meetings, for example, I just left, there were two totally different groups. They are heavily involved, very community-minded people. And that's what makes our community so great. We do have a lot of really good volunteers and people who want to see this community thrive. So I'm surrounded by amazing people. So no, it's not me. It's the people that I'm surrounded by. So I can't stress that enough.
You can't take all the credit, but you know what? When it's come,
not even close.
there you go. And you know what? And that's what makes you the best, is because of your unselfish nature. So Angie, you're welcome. So listen, what's coming up? The patio, the new hours, the patio is open. I've noticed that it's been some beautiful days down there. And ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever been to Newfoundland, you gotta check it out. You gotta check out the Dildo Brewery. It's picturesque. You sit on that patio and you look at the sunset, or during the day when it's like stupid hot out, but you get that salty breeze off of. I'm making myself homesick.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
The view is
Yeah.
to die for. There's
Yeah.
no doubt. It is that. So I'm actually sitting here now looking at that exact view.
Oh,
It's a beautiful evening here in Dildo. The water is nice and calm. There's boats in the harbor. The Dildo sign is there now. It's, the beautiful stages. If I could build you a picture, it's absolutely beautiful. And we've had, since we last spoke,
yep.
We've been having some great weather here in Newfoundland, which is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And we're seeing a lot of tourists. The tourism season seems to be starting a little bit earlier.
Right on.
And the brewery is just alive and vibrant, and we're lots of live entertainment. And like you said, the deck is full, the taps are flowing,
and the wings are amazing because me and wings, and the beer is cold. The music, that's what we talk about. The music is always going. And now you're going Thursday, Friday, Saturday still.
Yeah.
And you're now open 7 days a week, though. Is that correct?
We are now open 7 days a week. And right now we're open from 12 to 7, with the exception of Friday and Saturday. But because the tourism season seems to be kicking off a bit early, it might only be just a short week away, and we're going to extend our hours to take in up to 9 o'clock. So 11
wow.
to 9. But that'll be probably in a week or a week and a half, maybe.
That's amazing. So what have you got coming up this week in the next couple of weeks?
Oh my goodness. Well, just before we just hop right onto the music,
yeah.
I'll just tell you that we do have our run for beer.
That's right.
This Saturday morning. The run starts at 8:30 a.m. It is an absolute fun day, so I encourage anybody, if you haven't signed up and you want to come out, you get a free pint with your sign up. We have live entertainment happening in the morning right after you get back from your run. We're serving brunch.
Ooh.
Fun is absolutely beautiful. You do not have to run. You can walk.
Yep.
You don't have to run. This is a fun run, so it's not timed. You go at your own, you leave and walk at your own leisure. No one's pressuring you to get to the finish line. And the walk itself or the run is absolutely beautiful. It's all ocean. You're basically running along the ocean almost the entire time, other than with the exception when you get to the main road and make your way back to the brewery.
Yep.
So the views are stunning. That's this Saturday morning. So there is still some registration open, and all the proceeds from this event go right back into our community. So
beautiful.
I always put the call out there, like if anybody would like to come and help support our community, come lace up your sneakers and go for a little walk or a run, and you're helping our community.
And bring the pets too, because they're four-legged creatures. Bring whoever, bring your neighbors' kids if they'll let you, because I'm sure they could use the break. But bring the neighbors. The pictures that I've seen from last year, and you get to dress up too. People have done that, and
do whatever you want.
Yeah.
We just have an absolute fun time. When you get back to the brewery, we have Neil Simmons playing.
Oh yeah.
Neil, oh my God, he really gets everyone going. I tell you.
Yep.
What a time we have. What a time. It's a beautiful morning. A beautiful morning.
Well, I pray that the weather is going to be nice for you guys, as it should be. But dress to for the occasion, of course, but that is so cool. And you know what, I wish you all the best on that one for sure. And then of course you got all day Saturday. Where else are you going to hang out except at the brewery? And then the music, you got Neil during the day. Who do you got playing at night?
All right, so we're kicking off this week with Thursday. We got Dana playing Thursday evening.
She also mentioned that, yes, her mom just celebrated a birthday not too long ago.
Friday, we have Blonde Drunk playing on Friday evening.
Right on.
So Saturday, of course, we have Neil Simmons in the morning, and then we have Colin Bradbury coming in the evening.
Oh, right on.
Sunday we have Kathy Stock playing in the afternoon.
Oh, beautiful. The
whole lineup. Yeah.
Gorgeous sounds of Kathy Stock. Oh, beautiful. And of course, her song Cavendish Hilltop, talking about the Hilltop Variety Store there in Cavendish, where I'm sure you were familiar with back in the day too, weren't you?
I was.
Yeah.
And you know what? That song, so our playlist, and again, thanks to you for inspiring us to do this. We are now playing all local music on our at the brewery, and Kathy's song, which is kind of, I feel like when I'm there and we flick it on first thing in the morning, like when we're getting ready to open up and we're prepping everything.
Yep.
Her song is the first song on the playlist.
Oh.
I love listening to it.
It's an inspiration. Actually, Cavendish Hilltop was on the online station this afternoon, and I'm like, I had to stop doing what I'm doing because it was so busy at work today. And I finally stopped, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to listen to this song. And yeah, just her voice and just the words on that song is just so, it resonates with a lot of people that were around that area. For sure. Listen, I wish you nothing but success on Saturday. Make sure and stretch, please. I don't want you coming back on Monday talking about how you pulled them hammy or, you know, all the, you know, make sure you stretch. Okay. And I saw what you guys were lifting. What's his name? They're lifting that heavy keg. You know, he might be a small guy, but that keg, those are heavy kegs full of beer. I was impressed.
I'm not sure if that one was, because he was whipping that over his head.
Oh, you're spilling the beans now, are you? Come on. Listen, you have so much fun. And again, it takes place Saturday at the brewery. It is, it's the fun run, you know, the brunch, the music, the views. What more can you ask for except for good weather? So let's pray for good weather. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Awesome. You betcha. Angie, always so much fun to talk to you. Say hi to everybody down there. And you know who we got to get on that guitar sometime soon, right? She should be playing Saturday after. Maybe she will. Who are we talking about again? She knows. I'm waiting for her to chime in on the behind the scenes. Angie, always fun talking to you. Have a pint for me when you're at the bar. And we'll talk to you again next Monday night.
Will do, my friend.
All righty. See ya. That is none other than Miss Angie Reid. God love her. She's awesome. But again, like she said, you can't build, what do they say? You can't build a community without people, and the people of Dildo, Newfoundland, and I got to include Broad Cove because my aunt and uncle live there, certainly build up that community. Let's continue on, shall we, with the new music Monday. One of the great things that I get to play here are kids' music. Okay. We all know that Heather Feather, I'm a huge fan of Heather Feather. She's got a couple of albums out. We'll be talking to her in a couple of weeks. But Miss Chris now has a new song out from Hurricane Music. And let's talk about being happy now. Brand new music Monday. Jigs and Reels Radio KW. Mix 98.5.
I could jump up and down and turn all around. When my smile makes its way to both of my
I'll be there, Gina.
Yes, I'm happy now. So happy, so happy, very happy, very happy, right? Let's sing it out. So happy, very happy, very happy. Yes, I'm happy now. When my feet are getting groovy and I'm feeling kind of goofy, I can stomp on the ground, clap my hands all around.
This is catchy. No, Sharon, I'm actually not. My dad was born in Heart's Desire, Newfoundland. So my dad's side is all from down there. And I did this show when I was 17 because my grandparents used to listen to a show. And when I wanted to get into radio, I chose to play this for all the Newfoundlanders that live in this area. So they have music to listen to instead of just their CDs or their cassettes back then. So I started the show back in 1988 and did it for 20 years and took some time off, family and stuff. And it's been 3 years since I've been back on the air. And as you can tell, things haven't changed much. Still playing the best Newfoundland music. Hopefully that answers your question. I tell people my body was born here in Ontario. My heart and soul were born in Newfoundland. Jigs and Reels Radio KW. If you're not happy now, I don't know why not, because that is none other than Miss Chris of Hurricane Music, her second release, and Happy Now. It is 7:12 here Eastern time. I got another interview coming up in a very short while. But first, let's continue on, shall we? This is our last track of the night for New Music Monday. You heard a song from her called Nora a couple of weeks ago. She comes out now with her second release. I'm not sure if this is a radio debut, but it's about to be. Jigs and Reels Radio, KW, with none other than Rachel Cousins, To Fail. Jigs and Reels Radio, KW, Mix 98.5.
After all of my practice, I still can't seem to get a win. And just when I think that I'm doing fine, I'll find a way to spread myself too thin.
Gavin.
And I know that I'm tough, 'cause you remind me of
Dean Clark, Sharon Ann, with an E.
But sometimes it's rough when you're living in fight or flight. But
wow. It's Rachel Cousins. Again, it's Rachel Cousins. You can't. What do you say? What do you say?
In the past or the future, so I'm never really here, and I wanna learn how to say I'm okay and breathe. It's never been that way, and I'm always hiding, trying to cover my tail, and I don't like what it feels like to fail.
Wow.
After all of my chances, I still can't seem to rise above the fire.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, the future of Newfoundland music right here. It doesn't have to be traditional. We heard some great music out of this New Music Monday. Andrew Strickland, Big Jib, Miss Chris. We had an indie. We had traditional. We had a kids track. And now we've got this. Come on. It's not what our grandparents used to listen to. Hell no. Joseph Blackmore. I will be releasing him on Saturday on my online station, 6 o'clock Newfoundland time. And then as soon as that is done, it'll be uploaded to the Spotify so you can spread the love. That's when they'll be reviewed. Revealed. Yes, revealed. Saturday. I got to get in touch with Justin, find out. Oh, Sharon. Oh, it's got that. Hey. I was just about to say, it's so, you can hear the passion of her songwriting in Rachel's voice. It's pure. The words just come out so flawlessly when she sings them. Trying to keep me there in the past or the future. Somebody was saying it, angelic. Never been that way, and I'm always hiding, trying to cover my tail, and I don't like what it. Jigs and Reels Radio, KW, Mix 98.5. That is Rachel Cousins, and To Fail. Angelic. Her song Nora, not too long ago, the first release off of her future EP, I guess. And this is the second one. Again, well written, just prolific. Just you can't say enough. Just can't say enough of Rachel Cousins. Again, the future of Newfoundland music. I was saying this off the air, where we had adult contemporary in Rachel Cousins. We had a kids track from Miss Chris. We had a traditional track from Big Jim, and we have an indie track from Dickie Strickland. 4 songs in the New Music Monday tonight, covering all the genres. And again, as I said, it is Newfoundland music at its finest. You got it's I'll tell you, It's incredible music. And if you've never, ever heard of Newfoundland music or the music of Newfoundland, I'm glad you guys are tuning in. If it's your first time, if it's your 150th time, nothing is the same on here. I'm always full of fun. Oh, man. I'm going to take a quick break. Yes, and everyone's making fun of me. By the way, if you've never been on the behind the scenes, go to Facebook Live, TikTok, or YouTube. I'm not drinking Red Bull anymore because Red Bull is expensive. Red Bull, there's no deals on Red Bull. Basically, I'm drinking Bang energy drinks. This is the new Blue Raz. It's pretty damn tasty. I'm on my second can. Do I polish? I will have one more can before the night is done. And the day that I've had today, listening to all this music just makes me very, very happy. I tell you. So let's take a quick break. Got some more fantastic music on the way. And as well, we're going to talk to somebody else. Again, the future of Newfoundland music. Let's continue on, shall we? From the Down Home Newfoundland favorites, I had this on CD. This is Roy Payne and the Little Boats of Newfoundland. Bam, 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 bam. I got to look for them for a sponsor. When those little boats go out to sea of Newfoundland. God. I know they should be. And Hilda, you know how I feel about Rachel. And, I know she gets a lot of airplay and everybody talk, but you know what? I just want you to know that I'm just really honored to kind of have her played on the show and that you guys trust me enough to get her music played, right? Like I know Newfoundland plays it, but I'm glad that I get to play it here in Ontario.
Sometimes make me cry.
Now I know Darcy Scott's planning on coming this way. Next time he comes up next year, that you've got to bring Rachel up with him. Is my DJ name Little PP? No. It's beyond average. Jay Ray, I wish you were on, buddy, because I tell you, we'd have some fun. So again, this was off one of my albums. 1974 was his first album, the No Price Tags on the Doors. Jeremy, I'm sure you got it.
Teardrops filled my eyes. She'd hold my
Tiny hand and said, son, the proudest thing on earth are those little boats of Newfoundland. The Legion in Brigus. Does anybody know whatever happened with Roy Payne? Somebody was telling me he's in assisted living in Toronto area. Well, hello, sunshine. We're going in 15 seconds. Oh, I'm good. All right, here we go. I don't waste time. Bow, bow. Jigs and Reels Radio, KW Mix 98.5. The Little Boats of Newfoundland, taken from the No Price Tags of the Doors album, done 1974-ish, give or take. Again, you're listening to the music of the albums, cassettes, and early on CDs from the 20 years I was on the air back in 88 to 2008. Over on the other side, Gavin Ryan. Don't get your knickers in a knot there, Dougie Boat. Over on the other side, Gavin booked a lot on the Legion and Brigus. Lucas Snow, Lloyd's son. He's a good artist too. There. I am super excited. This young lady, again, I've had Julia Dawson on. We featured Rachel Cousins in the New Music Monday. And now, for the first time, no, I think this is the second time you and I have talked, is it not?
This is the first time I've talked on the radio with you, actually.
Really? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I thought we talked before. Look at, and another. And this is your first real radio interview, isn't it?
I've done a couple, but it's my first one that's airing in like Ontario.
Ah, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, buddy. Had Julia's first on-air radio interview, and now you in Ontario. If you're wondering who I'm talking to, again, the future of Newfoundland music is right here. This is the nice rock sound that you hear and I play. And her songs are somewhat messy. Some of her songs make you cry, baby. You know, all of them. I'm talking about none other than Madeline. Madeline, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to chat with you today.
Oh my goodness. You know what? We've chatted so many times. You were at the International Women's Day Festival and you blew the roof off. And you know what? Your music is infectious. And again, the very first time we're going to talk, I've got to ask you, how old are you? And tell us a bit about Madeline and where you came from and why you're singing what you sing.
Yeah, no, of course. So actually, it was my birthday a couple weeks ago. I just turned 20.
Woo!
So I'm still pretty young. But I'm from St. John's, Newfoundland. And I grew up with a single mom who really loved like the whole rock, pop, angry girl music, I guess. And she listened to a lot of Alanis and Serena Ryder and Avril Lavigne and those type of people. And I guess they just really influenced me growing up. And I always wrote songs, wrote stories, and journaled a lot. So songwriting has always just kind of been a way for me to process things.
Yep.
And it kind of became a way to, you know, work with other people and stuff too and help other people in like difficult times.
Right. So your song is an outlet for those that may not want to come out and talk, but at least your music is that type of music that's going to be like, okay, I can relate.
Yeah, I totally want to be relatable. One thing too that my mom used to say to me in high school, whenever she'd be like driving me to school, she'd be like, Madeline, the music's too loud. And my mom was like, that's the point. Like, you don't want to think about other things. You
Yeah.
be thinking about the music. You just want to like forget about everything else going on in your life and feel the music.
Yeah.
Feel the vibe.
Yeah. So now that you're done high school, you're in Nova Scotia, right? You're in Halifax studying?
Yes, I'm in Halifax right now. I'm studying music arts at NSCC.
Beautiful. And how many years do you have left on that?
So I'm actually going into my last year. Just finished year 2, so I have one more year left.
And then what's it going to be? What are you going to plan on doing then after that?
I mean, keep singing, keep performing. I teach lessons to kids. I love working with kids and I work with a lot of like 14, 15, 16-year-old girls and teach them how to write songs and perform and that kind of stuff too. So I want to keep doing that, keep performing, keep traveling, and keep recording and writing music. That
is such a great future ahead for you. Now, your influences as Madeline come from where? And I know where they come from, but those that don't know who you are, I'm going to play a song from one of your older tracks because we played Messy already. And the influences are phenomenal that come out of it, but it has your twist to it. But where do you get your influences from?
I mean, Avril Lavigne is one of the greatest influences ever. She's I love what she does. I love what she talks about.
Yep.
And I think that she's a great person, great performer. I also really like this girl. Her name's Lolo. She's from Toronto, I think. But she does like kind of like the pop punk vibes too. So I've been listening to her a lot lately. And you know, like just the greats like Sum 41. I love Sum 41. I mean, people that talk about things that are real and you know, kind of give you a bit of an escape through music.
Now, it's interesting that you bring that up because obviously your influence comes from your mom, and the music that you're listening to in the car was well before you were born.
Yeah,
you know,
it was.
And it's
my mom is very she's always kind of wanted to show me things like from her growing up and stuff too. And we always just had fun in the car. So it's things that like I found around and I'd be like, hey mom, like I found this song. And she'd be like, oh Madeline, like I used to listen to that when I was like teenagers and stuff like that. And she'd be like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And we kind of had bonding moments over it and stuff like that too. So music has always been like such a relationship builder for me. And even like between me and my mom, me and my friends, like sharing songs and sharing music has always been super important.
And you know what? Your mom is the biggest supporter, because every time I've seen you, your mom's been, right there with you. And, we're going to do it again in August at the Showcase on the Rock, because you will be one of my performers as well. And you know what? You know how I feel about you. You know what I love about your music and your vibe and your upbringing. And I've said this to a lot of people, and in fact, everybody, it's got to be in the Newfoundland genes. I'm sorry. It's got to be in that water, because everybody that you run into who is musically talented is humble as pie, and they don't take it. They don't go look at everybody. They never look down on anyone. And that is not you at all, nor anybody I have ever talked to. And that is because of your upbringing, and a big ups to your mom for doing that and raising you to be such an intelligent and a respectable young lady.
Thank you so much. That's like the nicest thing ever. Oh my gosh. I think specifically people from Newfoundland, like people always talk about it like takes a community to raise a child. And I think people from Newfoundland really take that to heart. And I mean, my mom is amazing and great, but also my teachers and everybody else that influenced me growing up were really amazing people. So.
Well, I am super happy for you. Messy is streaming everywhere. Madeline is available on Spotify, her music. And of course, new stuff is going to be coming out very, very soon. How is Messy doing on the streaming charts? I've seen it, but tell everybody how it's doing.
It's doing pretty good. I mean, I've been having a lot of fun, getting some good, I guess, like comments from people and stuff like that. People are receiving it very well.
Good.
It's doing good on the charts. The East Coast Top 30, it's number 2 right now. And I know that I'm on your voting list.
I was just waiting. I'm like, wait a minute, what station are you talking about? Stop that. Yes.
Really good.
Speaking of that, the new music, all the songs from the New Music Monday that have been taken out of the month of May will be revealed on this Saturday at 6 o'clock Newfoundland time on live365.ca. Just search Jigs and Reels. I will have the posts up there. It is the monthly top 10. It's exclusive for the New Music Monday and Newfoundland musicians of themselves. And 33 musicians were part of May's top 10, which is going to be crazy. So it's hard to believe that every week that was 23 over the course of 4 weeks, and now we start a brand new one come June. So
yeah, it's very exciting. It's also like such an amazing idea too to have like a top 10 and like let listeners vote and interact too, which I was so excited when you told me you were doing that.
Well, thank you. That means a lot. So Madeline, I'm going to play a song that I really, really liked from way back when, Cry Baby. Now I remember getting the feedback and the history of this song. Tell us briefly before we get into it, what the story is behind Cry Baby.
Cry Baby is just about like not letting people and the things that they say affect you too much. I'm not going to sit around and cry and mope around because somebody said something mean about me, or they don't like me, or they don't like what I'm doing. And I think that it can be really hard to take what people say to heart. And you kind of just need to put up a shield, and Cry Baby is that song.
That is wicked. And then of course there's a new book out called Let Them. And I'll tell you, if you ever get a chance to read that book, it's similar kind of concept on this. Madeline, thank you so much for being on the air with me. I wish you nothing but the best success. We will talk many times before we see each other in August. But until then, again, I wish you the best and enjoy the rest of your week.
Thank you so much. You too. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. You betcha. Bye.
Bye.
That is none other than Madeline, and here is her song called Cry Baby on Jigs and Reels Radio KW on Mix 98.5. Do I have the song Wanda Lee? I do, but send me a private message there, Shannon. I'll play it next week because I already played the Doryman. All right? What are you at, Michael?
Blame it on the stars, the sun, the sea. Blame it on yourself, but don't blame me. Don't act superior. Tell me I'm inferior. Some lies are easy to believe. And I wanted so.
I love this song. I had to. Oh, thank you.
I'm not your cry, baby, cry, baby, if that's what you need. I just don't have that many tears.
I need to win the lottery because I would open up the club here in Ontario that would hold about 200 people, and I wouldn't have to worry about cost or anything. I'd still sell tickets because, of course, you know. But I would have them here. I would have Madeline here. I would have Rachel Cousins here. Y'all got to remember that, you know, and I think this is why, I have a day job. This is all volunteer. I do all of this because I love to share with the rest of the world what music of Newfoundland is about. And that is why I do what I do. Everything I do is volunteering. I fly home. So would I still move home? That would be my summer home. I'd open up a bar down there too. But yeah, so I fly home 3 times a year, 2 times to promote Newfoundland music. International Women's Day Festival at Dildo Brewery, Showcase on the Rock in Bay Roberts. That's on me. And I thank all the musicians that come forward with it, that come to the table and help me out. Because every musician in Newfoundland that I play are the real winners on this. They deserve every bit of credit, every bit of praise. As I've said this numerous times, Newfoundland music is the best music in all of Canada. Listen to this. Oh. Jigs and Reels Radio, KW Mix 98.5. That's Madeline and Crybaby. Again, find her on all streaming platforms, of course, on Facebook, on all the socials as well. You saw me tag it. Click on it. Takes you to her page. Follow her. That's the least you can do. The most you can do is when you have a chance to see her live, go. The mostest that you can also do is send her a comment. Tell her how you like the music and the impact that it's having, or just say hi, because Madeline is not a shy person. She will answer. 7:36 here on Jigs and Reels. Let's get back into some more great music up until 8 o'clock. I want to play this one. We talked about this earlier when I played the Masterless Men. Here are Crooked Stovepipe and a song called Golden Slippers. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Jigs and Reels Radio, KW, Mix 98.5. Strum. I know what y'all are going to say. Cut back on the energy drinks. What a great song. Is that it, eh? Is the other Ted Rowe why I'm Teddy? Makes sense. Hello, Smurfy. Here's to you, boy. Sociable.
Not sure if you should make the jump to sell your property right now? Or maybe you're thinking about buying but have questions. Get the expertise you need to make the best decision and contact Eva Munch.
New Harbor. Been there a couple times.
All the confidence you need. EvaMunch.com.
There's fun in every kitchen, from St. John's corner.
I wonder who this is.
Fiddles, bowlings, and guitars. The place looks like it should. The walls are moving in and out. The roof goes up and down. Tonight there's a party in my hometown.
In my hometown.
There won't be another like it till this time next year.
November 8th. MaxwellsWaterloo.com. Get your tickets to see these guys. Do we know who this is? Guys, do you know who this is singing? And Johnny will sing his tune because he's coming.
Everyone is singing now, the chorus rises higher. We're gonna raise the roof, boys, let's do it with desire. And we'll dance and we'll sing and we'll drink some beer. There won't be another like it till this time next year. All down my fiddle and pour another cup, and we'll play Mason's apron till the sun comes up.
Ming, 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 bang.
There's a glow on the horizon, morning's in the air. Party's nearly over, people sleeping everywhere. A good time has been had by all, it's been quite a tear. We're gonna raise the roof, boys, again this year. And we'll dance and we'll sing and we'll drink some beer. There won't be another like it till this time next year. All down my fiddle and pour another cup. And
Buccaneer beard. God, I love your stuff. How was the tacos and tequila? Was that no tacos and? It was the tacos and something at the Paris Fair. I got my boys a Buccaneer Beard Elixir there on the other side. You got it, Peter. Have to slow it down after that one. Some hot that one.
I ventured
All in one evening morning.
Through the dew on the
Now this is a classic track.
I spied a wild rose growing there on the mountain, and my heart skipped a beat o'er the vision unseen. In the flower I saw the face of my darling. Its petals are here, and its perfume her smile. The stem of the rose was her body so slender, as it reached out for life from the rich mountain soil. Oh,
Labrador Rose. Well, I just have a feeling I'm going to be playing some Wanda Lee next week. Beside you, oh Labrador Rose. Oh, I gotta know what I gotta do. That's the only thing about drinking these Bang energy drinks. My God.
each morning I walk through the dew and the sunshine.
I did. I got it. I just answered you. Jeez, Sharon. Oh my goodness.
There's nothing
Round
dinner with her beauty.
Dick Gardner.
So fair, you
Oh, Labrador Rose, you're the best of flowers.
and you blossom by the cold northern stream. For the rest of my life I will stay
Here beside you, oh, Labrador Rose, you are one. You know what's funny is when you listen to songs like this, not a lot of people redid those. That's a great song. And of course, you know I had to play this song.
Last night when the world was still, we walked down memory lane and talked about things that will be beautiful memories always. There was something about your face under the light of the moon. Took me back to the time and the place. Was the
Loveliest day in June.
loveliest day in June. I'll never forget that day. That's when I married you. I still can hear you say.
What a beautiful song. Hey, Dana.
Yes,
It's all right. It's going good. Much better now. 3 cans of Bang Energy drinking. And how is yours? Actually, we can talk. On the loveliest day in June.
The years have treated us fair. With blessings our lives are filled. Though our children
Watching a couple of dogs outside. In our building here, we have the training dogs, the golden retrievers. Oh, are you now? Deep Friend Fish? Oh, who's your friend? Deep Friend Fish. Nice, nice, Francie. You gotta lay off. Gotta lay off to.
the loveliest day in June.
Hands are busy, but I'm still listening. That's what she said. Shush. Shush. Dougie Boat. Loveliest day in June. You became my bride. On the loveliest day in June. All right, this ain't the Doryman.
In the world's third largest seaport.
You knew I was going to play it tonight, Sharon.
There's a baby girl that's waiting, and
underneath she looks like me. Sing it. I know you're singing it, Sharon.
Her hair is like the fallen leaf or waves upon the sea. I long to see the smiling face of my darling Wanderly. My little girl called Wanderly means
This whole world to me.
And how I long to see her smiling face. She won't recognize, I know, but as days come and go.
What day, sir?
Won't you be my bride? The loveliest day in June.
Well, the first day, the second day in June. Told you, Sharon, I'd play it. Just for you. I told you, Dougie Boat. It's legs night. That's why I'm doing the drinking.
For I live the life of a sailor, and I'm very seldom home. But I'll soon be going back now. It won't be long, I know. I'll see that.
Always a pleasure to have you on, Marion. Always a pleasure.
My little girl called Wanderly means all the world to me.
Dougie Boat, we'll find time. You do not worry about that. I'll make time for you. As days come and go,
I'll prove no one can take her daddy's place. I'll prove no one can take her.
Jigs and Rails Radio, KW Mix 98.5. That is Patrick Warren and Wanda Lee. I told you guys, somebody was asking for it, Sharon, and of course, Marion up there is asking for the song. So, of course, I was going to play it. I had no choice. That's what I do. Got to play. We also had Sam and I, the loveliest day in June. It is a lovely evening here in Waterloo, Ontario, 7:51 Eastern Time. We also had Dick Gardner, Labrador Rose, and Celtic Connection. Raise the Roof. Of course, we all know, you've seen it. Get your tickets. Early bird tickets are on sale now at maxwellswaterloo.com. It is Up From Home 2025, and I've already known a couple of people from Newfoundland that is on their way up from home to come see the show. It is November the 8th, and not only Celtic Connection up on stage, but you're also going to hear the Mainland Kitchen Band and Poverty's Arse. It is Up From Home 2025. Jigs and Rails Radio, KW, Freezerland, Newfoundland, the best shop, best Newfoundland store in Ontario to get all your Newfoundland goods, as well as Deluxe Beauty. And of course, we cannot forget about Asetha and Doug. Atlantic Heritage, who is graciously sponsored the show. If you guys want to sponsor it, let me know. I'm always up for it. We got time for a couple more songs here. This guy's going to be at the Falls Pub this Saturday. I'm really excited when he brings the transport truck into the parking lot. We're talking about Teddy Rowe. You might have seen some of his stuff. He's on a cross-Canada sort of tour with the Big Rig. And speaking of Big Rig, this is one of his songs called 18 Gears. Can't wait for him to play this Saturday night, the Falls Pub, Victoria Street, North Kitchener. Right now, Jigs and Reels Radio, KW Mix 98.5. Ottawa Newfie, welcome above. Gotta finding out who's got how many votes came in, because I'm sure this month was a lot better. Last month we had just around 1,000. I told you I wanted a lot more than that, so we'll figure it out. Oh yeah. All right, this is going to take me to 55. Try to figure out the time here, because the Zigmeister is in the studios. Oh, what's this? Oh, actually, that'll work. All right. Man, these 2 hours just fly by. Of course, don't forget, Edmonton plays tomorrow night. Is it tomorrow night? Tomorrow night, Zig? Wednesday. I thought they'd play on Tuesday. I don't know why. Big break for them, though. Give me a second. When the show's done here, Sharon, I'll have more than enough time to chat her up. And yes, he is. Oh. Roll out of Rolling Stones. In about 5 minutes. Boy, this is taken off of one of my albums. Actually, this is off of a cassette. Do we know what a cassette is? I'm sure you guys know what a cassette is. You guys would know. Johnny. Yeah, working lots there, Wetter? We got to hook up for a beer sometime, buddy. It's been a little bit. Who are you taking, Wetter? Johnny Wetlaufer, a big hockey guy. Oh. Boom, boom, boom. Off of the Thinking Home. This is off, like I said, a cassette from about 96, 97. Worst part about ripping cassettes, you can't do it any faster. So they got to go live. It takes forever. 5 tracks on each side. But you can't listen to some stuff you haven't heard in a very long time. Oh, you think so, eh? Dougie Boat's saying the Panthers in 6. Ah, I think Edmonton's got their number this year. They touched the cup, remember? No, I was waiting for you to come up. Did you get your tickets yet, Craig? Of course you did. Can't wait to have a beer with you, Craig. It's been a while. That is going to be a hell of a show. Oh, don't. Yeah, I'm sure you're going to be sending me pictures now too, aren't you, Francie, of your fried fish? This is so rude. You're so rude. We got chef's plate, so I got to go home and make a meal after the gym. Now I'll go home. Then I'll go to the gym. Jigs and Reels Radio, KW Mix 98.5. That is none other than Jimmy Park and a song called The Black Mountain Rag. Well, that'll about do it for me. Zig is standing in here behind me. As you can see on the live behind the scenes, he's taking things over very, very shortly. Until next Monday night, I want to say thank you to Julia Dawson, Madeline, Angie, and of course, the New Music Monday, the future of Newfoundland music. Don't forget, get your early bird tickets for Celtic Connection, Mainland Kitchen Band, and of course, Poverty's Ours for Up From Home 2025. Maxwell'sWaterloo.com. Early bird tickets are on sale now. Until next Monday night, when you hear Heave Away, may God bless you. May God bless the tropical island of Canada known as Newfoundland. Guys, have yourself a great week. A good night. All right, you people, I wish you all the best, and we will do this again next Monday night. See ya.